Hello, everyone. So, welcome to today's practice. Today's practice is, designed to be done in the morning, but of course can be enjoyed at any time of the day. But we're going to kind of start from that really sleepy, kind of hypnagogic state, and then just kind of slowly work our way into a short, gentle flow to get you on the go. So we're actually going to start today on our belly. So I do recommend having a couple of blocks with you, have them close by, and then we're going to take our time and then just lower with control down to the ground. So I'm going to get you to stack your palms and let your forehead rest on top, and then just kind of wiggle the hips a little bit. Take the feet as wide as you can, and then take your time and bend into the knees, flex your feet, and then just nice slow drip over to the left side. And then inhale, slowly coming back to the center, and slow drip over to the right. And we'll just do that one more time. Inhale here to center, and then over to the left. And inhale back to center, let them flow over to the right. And then slowly take your time, and what you're going to do is just relax the legs down. And then you're going to turn your left toes out to the side, so the inner edge of your foot will press on the floor. And then you're just going to slide that knee up your mat. Knee can ideally come in line with your hip. Might not go that high, that's fine. You're going to bring the sole of the foot out as wide as it feels comfortable to. You're welcome to keep your head stacked on your hands, or you can have your right ear down to the ground, or you could even bring your left ear down if that feels good for you. What I want you to do is just allow every part of you to soften and settle. And just really embrace this invitation to just dissolve all effort. And using this opportunity as a conscious decision to dissolve any of the intensity that may come our way today. Notice if you could be even just a tiny bit more comfortable. Your shoulders, they can relax a little bit more, and just feeling the depth of your breath as your belly grounds down into the ground, and then the back body lifts up. Just allow yourself one more breath here. And then the first thing that comes back is the head if it's moved, and then we'll take our time, bring the hands back, and then bring the leg back. So just take a moment, find that balance between the left and the right. And then just notice how you feel compared to the left and the right. On your next inhale, you'll open the right toes now, let the right knee slide up your mat. And then option is to bring your left ear down, or you might find it feels good to let your right ear down. But again, just really allowing yourself to adopt this totally passive state. Enjoying and embracing the invitation to just breathe. And starting to just create the intensity by filling your body with your breath. Let's just allow two more here. And one more like this. On your next inhale, slowly bring your head back to center, and then take your time, bring the legs back. This time you're going to bring your hands a little bit wider than your mat, so maybe your thumbs touch, but everything else should be quite wide. Tops of the feet are going to press down. We're going to inhale, lift the head and the chest, just a little baby back bend. Exhale, folding forward. And we're going to make it really drippy like water. We're going to pull the belly button in, ribs connect. Maybe we come a little bit higher. And then we exhale, dripping your way back down. Let's do it one more time. Inhale here. And exhale, slowly lowering. Bring your hands by your floating ribs. We're going to bring the knees and feet hip width apart. And then I want you to just take your time as you walk your knees forward into more of a tabletop shape. We're just going to kind of take different shapes. Move around a little bit. Try to roll through the spine a little bit, circling your hips. Take one more round this direction. And then you're going to start to go the other way with that. So just moving in the opposite direction and still just continuing to kind of create different shapes. So on your next inhale, what you're going to do is take your time and then walk your hands forward. We're going to tuck the toes underneath, the hips width apart, and then lift the hips up towards the sky. Now, at first, I want you to take a generous bend into the knees and then just do a soft little sway side to side. Then you can start to couple that sway as your hips go left, let your right heel drop, and then the other way. Now on your next inhale, bend into the knees. Now what you're going to do is take your left leg, lift it up towards the sky, and then you're going to bend your left knee and swing your left knee through and extend the left leg until the outer edge of the foot comes down onto the mat. Let your hips settle, let the back leg relax. We're going to inhale here, nice big breath in, and then slowly take your time bringing your elbows down to the ground. Now let the elbows just kind of pull your heart forward. You're going to let the head get heavy and then just calm your breath from here. And so just kind of noticing as you feel this stretch running down the side of your left leg. It's very gentle, or should be gentle. And you're going to feel a gentle stretch through the side body, through the spine. Just breathe into it. Utilize the elbows as a way to just kind of pull your heart forward. Just opening yourself up to a little bit more sensation and meeting that sensation with a calm, relaxed flow of your breath. Let's take one more breath. And then on your next inhale, we'll slowly press through the palms. You're going to tuck your right toes underneath, slide that left leg through, and come back to your downward facing dog. Now feel free to take a little sway, feel your palms pressing nice and evenly, and then let's take one more breath here. On your next inhale, let's take the right leg up towards the sky, bend your right knee, and then extend it all the way through until your hip comes down to the ground. Once it does, you're going to relax the back leg. Now inhale, just lift up really nice and tall, and then you're going to take your time. You're going to slowly walk the elbows forward, and then the elbows come down to the ground. You're going to let the head get heavy. And again, there's this gentle sense of pulling the heart forward. As you pull the heart forward, I want you to press the pinky side of your right foot down a little more. And then we'll just breathe here, softening wherever you need to. And we're going to take 2 more breaths. Here. And then on your next inhale, taking your time, pressing through your palms, you're going to tuck your left toes and then slide that right foot back into your downward facing dog. Bend the knees a little more than you need to. I want you to come back to that drippy quality in the spine. Meet it with your palms pressing evenly. And then maybe you start to add a little bit more length into the legs. We'll take one more breath. And then on your inhale, you're going to shift the weight forward, bringing the knees really nice and wide. Untuck the toes, and then shift the weight back. Now scooping your belly button so there's like an element of a rounded back here. You're going to then lift the toes and then dip the hips as you open and expand into the chest. Exhale, shifting the weight back. And just kind of rocking through your child's pose as you inhale, slowly come forward and then open through the chest. Let's do that 2 more times. Exhale, shifting the weight back. Inhale, floating it forward. Really press into your palms to open the chest. And one more time. Shift the weight back. And then slowly come forward. On your next inhale, slowly tuck the toes, and then we'll find our way back into our downward facing dog. Take a nice big deep breath in, and then a really clearing breath out. Now when you're inhale, you're gonna kick your right leg up towards the sky. You're gonna step your right foot forward in between your palms. Now you might even wanna grab your blocks here. That would be a good option if you need. Hands are gonna come more in line with the heels. They tend to want to go forward, so bring them in line with the heels. And then what I want you to do is start to straighten your front leg, but drop your back heel down. And then as you bring the weight forward, really dig into your left toes, mound of the foot, to really feel that deep calf stretch here. We're going to do this a couple more times. Inhale, bending into that front knee, really resisting with the back foot. Exhale, and then lengthen. One more time. Inhale, opening up. And then you're going to hold this shape as you then lengthen through your right leg. Scoop your belly button to your spine, and then really push into your fingertips. Breathing here for 2 more breaths. So again, you're digging into the back foot, trying to feel that stretch into your back calf, and then enhancing that stretch, but also getting the stretch from the right foot pressing. You're gonna feel that in the back and side of your right leg as well. On your next inhale, bend into that right knee. Now I highly recommend you grab a block here, bring it at its highest setting, and then wiggle your right foot a little more into the middle of the mat. We're gonna pivot that left foot, and then you're gonna sweep the left arm up, and then work to straighten through that right leg. Now we tend to bring this block a little too far forward, so I want you to bring it more to the edge of the heel, and then just reach that left arm up to the sky for a supported triangle. So what I want you to feel is this ability to push down. We're gonna take another big deep inhale here, and then we're gonna exhale, reach towards the front. And then inhale, slowly take your time and reach that left arm back up to the sky. Let's do that one more time. Exhale, reaching forward. You're really pressing through the right palm to create space in the left. And then now we're gonna add a little bit of a lunge here. We're gonna exhale, bend into that right knee, and then inhale, lengthen and lift up. Let's do that 2 more times. Exhale, we bend. Inhale, press up. One more time. We're gonna exhale and bend. Inhale. Now this time, you're gonna look down. You can take that block out of your way, flip the right hand up, and then we'll take our time and reach up. Breathing deeply here. One more big breath, just breathing into that side body stretch. And then you're gonna wiggle your arms on the inside of the right leg. So you're gonna pop your left heel high, wiggle your right foot out to the edge of the mat. Now from here, you're gonna take your time. Now, if being on the fingertips here is not a good place for you to be, I would recommend taking your block at its lowest setting here so you can have a little support that way. Now what you're gonna do from this position is you're gonna rock the right knee out to the side and then just bring it back to center. We're gonna do that just a couple of times. Rock it out to the side, resist with your back leg, and then bring it back to center. Now, one more time, we're gonna rock it out to the side and then walk our hands out to the side, and then just feel that opposition as your right knee opens. You're gonna lengthen away from it. Breathing here for 3, 2, and 1. And then slowly take your left hand, find that fingertip grip or hand to block, and then reach your right arm up to the sky. Now, as you exhale, plant the right foot flat, reach forward. Inhale, swing that arm out, open the knee up. Exhale, reach forward. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, reach that right knee open. And then this time you're gonna bring the hand on the inside of the knee, drop the back knee down. We'll keep the toes tucked, open the chest. Exhale, shift the weight back. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, opening the chest, big breath. Exhale, and shifting back. Really scoop your belly button to spine. Last one, inhale here. And then as you exhale and bring the weight back, we're gonna slowly bring the weight forward, untucking the toes this time. And then you're just gonna settle into the hips, open the chest, and then see if you can walk your hands forward a little bit. Maybe the left elbow comes down. Blocks are also great here. Maybe the right elbow comes down. You're gonna lengthen the heart forward from here, and then just breathe and soften as best you can into that. Holding steady here for 3 more breaths. Now, you're gonna likely notice that right knee wants to flap out again. Try to keep the inner edge of the foot connected. And then at the same time as you do that, try to lengthen the left shoulder forward. So we're really, really opening up into that center line. We'll take 1 more breath. And then on your inhale, slowly press through your palms. We're gonna tuck the back toes and then float the right leg up to the sky, finding that 3-legged dog. And then you're just gonna open that right knee. Just do a couple little hip circles here. Should feel really nice after the work we've just done. Do 1 more here. And then on your next inhale, square your hips as you bring your right foot down. Take a breath in. And then a really nice breath out. On your inhale, left leg kicks up to the sky, and then step your left foot in between the palms. So find your fingertips on either side of your heel. And then again, just really press the back heel down. And then you're gonna lengthen through that left leg. And then inhale, slowly open and expand the chest. Exhale, and then lengthen. And then inhale, bend into the knee. Good, let's do it 1 more time. Should feel really sticky into that back calf muscle. And now actively press, scoop your belly button in, and we'll hold here. Taking 2 more breaths. And then 1 more like this. On your next inhale, we're gonna bend into that left knee. Now I highly recommend you grab your block here. You're gonna bring it on the inside at the highest setting and wiggle your left foot more into the middle of the mat. Pivot your right foot and then reach that right arm up towards the sky. So watch the shoulders. You're gonna wanna keep them down your back, hugging the ribs in. Take a big breath in. And then we're gonna exhale, reach that arm forward, feeling that beautiful side stretch, anchoring through that right heel. And then inhale, reach up. Let's do it 1 more time like that. Exhale, reaching forward. And then inhale, reaching up, adding that soft little bend into the knee, reaching forward. And then inhale, lifting up. 2 more like that. Exhale, bend into the knee. And then inhale, reaching back up. 1 more time. Exhale. And then inhale, slowly coming up. From that position, you're gonna look down, soft bend in the knee, move that block out of your way, and then you're gonna flip that left hand, find your way into that beautiful, peaceful triangle. So really press through the left foot, reach a little more, and then we'll slowly take our time and windmill the hands on the inside as the back heel lifts high. So you're gonna wiggle your left foot out to the left. And then, so from here, again, feel free to grab your blocks. We're just gonna rock that left knee out to the side, and then inhale, plant it back. And again, out to the side, so you're just kind of like testing the waters a little bit, how this hip is doing compared to the right. Next time, hold that external rotation, and then walk your hands a little bit to the right, maybe a lot to the right, and then just feel the dig of your right toes, the press of the outer edge of your left foot, and then just lengthen from here. We're gonna hold for 2 more breaths. And 1 more like this. On your next inhale, we're gonna slowly take your time and then come back to the center. So now from here, fingertip grip on the right, we're gonna inhale, open the left knee, reach that left arm up. And then exhale, plant the foot, reach forward. Inhale, opening it up, big breath. And then exhale, bringing it forward. 1 more time. Inhale, opening up. And then exhale as you reach forward, slowly land the left hand down, drop the back knee, keep the toes tucked as we inhale, open the chest. Exhale, shifting the weight back, lifting the toes. Inhale, slowly opening up, big breath. And then exhale, shifting the weight back. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, you're gonna shift the weight back. And then we're gonna inhale, slowly take your time, shift the weight forward. So untucking the right toes, walking the hands forward, maybe even dropping your right elbow down, and maybe even dropping the left. So wherever you are, again, we wanna hug that left knee a little bit closer into the midline this time. And then you're gonna pull your heart forward, breathing deeply here. Softening and just again really working on that ability to dissolve the intensity by just redirecting your focus to slowing the breath, to letting go of that grip that's going to come along with this very tight stretch. One more breath. And then on your inhale, slowly, great job, push your hands. We're going to tuck the right toes, lift the left leg. And then you're gonna bend into that knee, and then we'll come into a couple hip circles here. So you're gonna open up, and just do that again. One more time. And then you're gonna open it up here, take a deep breath, and then slowly take your time and bring that left foot back down. One more inhale here. And then you're gonna slowly drop your right knee down. Kickstand your right foot to the right and then pivot your left foot so it's in line with that heel. Right hand's gonna come in line with that. We're gonna take a nice big deep breath in, reach the left arm up, and then you're gonna exhale just like before. You're gonna sweep that left arm towards the front edge of your mat. And then inhale, reaching up and over. And then we'll do that again. Exhale, so this should just be like a really, really nice side body stretch. Good, we'll do it one more time. Exhale, reach forward. Now inhale, push into the top of your right foot. See if you can lift that left leg, and then maybe you even reach back and grab the top of your foot. And then you just open it up, breathing deeply here. And then maybe you even get a little bit lighter in your right hand because you're so strong in that connection of pulling with your left hand and kicking with the right. You're really opening the heart. And then slowly release. Take your time and then bring your left hand down, right hand down. We'll just bring the left knee. Now you're gonna kickstand the toes a little bit to the left, pivot your right foot, and inhale, right arm reaches up to the sky. Exhale, you're gonna reach forward. And then inhale, just reach up and back. Exhale, reaching forward. And then inhale, up and back. One more time, exhale, reaching forward. And then this time you're gonna push into that left foot a little more, lift that right leg, and then see if you can reach back, grabbing the top of the foot, and then expanding through the front side, maybe even lightening up that grip through the left. And then just keep breathing here. One more breath. And then you're gonna slowly release the right hand, right foot back, and then find your way back into plank. Heart forward, and then lift your hips up to the sky, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, gaze forward. We're gonna step or hop the feet. Find the top of the mat, inhale halfway. And exhale, fold forward. We're gonna take a soft bend into the knees. Now we're gonna do the first one really nice and slow. We're gonna take a 3-part inhale. So you inhale a little bit, arms out, inhale a little bit, arms back, and then big exhale through your mouth as you release, okay? So inhale, 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 4, 3. So just really starting to kind of stoke the fire, release what you need to, just creating space for a nice day ahead. Last one, Inhale, inhale, inhale. Now inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift as you lengthen your spine. Exhale, you're gonna plant your palms, step back into your downward facing dog. And then you're gonna bend your knees, drop down to the knees, or you can even hop through if that's in your practice. And then from here, we're just gonna take our feet. We actually want them to be a little bit closer than we're used to. And you're gonna take your blocks over to the back of the mat. Now from this position, you're gonna take your time. So you want the feet quite close. And then you're gonna start with just like a little flutter of the knees. And then we're gonna take just 2 more rounds of breath like that. And then what you're gonna start to do is actually bring the hands behind you. So we're gonna inhale, lengthen your spine. We're gonna lift up, hinge forward. Then we're gonna lean back and extend the legs out, hinge forward, okay? So we're just gonna do that a few times. Hinge forward and extend out. Good. Every time we wanna lift a little bit more out of the waist and just create a little bit more space. Let's do that 2 more times. So it's kind of like every time we just break through another little layer of tension. And then this time we're gonna hold this straddle, so feel free to wiggle into it. We're gonna maybe keep the hands behind the back body. If you feel yourself really rolling back, you're gonna do that. And then keep your toes actively reaching back. You're gonna take your time and then just inch your fingertips forward. Let the hands come a little bit wider, let the head get a little heavier, and then soften through your shoulders. We're just gonna breathe here for 3. Slow down that breath for 2. One more here. Good, and then just take your time rolling yourself up. And then from this position, you're gonna just take your right foot and bring it underneath the left hip, not under, beside it. And then from here, you're just gonna take your left hand behind your back. Now you might just hug with the right hand opening, or you might actually reach that right arm up and then actively twist. So we're gonna take our time. Now make sure this is a kickstand. You're not leaning into it, you're using it to push up. And then you just create a little bit more space. We open up, looking over that left shoulder. One more breath. And then slowly release. Let's do a little counter twist before we do the other side. And then you go ahead, release, tuck the left foot. You can either have the right foot on the inside or on the outside. It's gonna be whatever's more spacious for you. So right hand behind your back, left hand can hug in, or we reach that left arm up and we find our twist. So with every inhale, use that foundation to create a little bit more space as you peel up a little higher. And then exhale, just twist a little more. Give yourself one more deep breath. And then slowly take your time, and then we'll release just a nice little counter twist. And then take your time, lean into the left hip, swing that right leg around. I'm gonna face you for this part, but you're just gonna stay facing the front of your mat. You're gonna tuck your toes underneath, and then you might need a little encouragement for that pinky toe. And then we're just gonna inhale, reach the arms up. Interlock the fingers, press the palms down and up, and then just draw your shoulders down your back. Close your eyes with me. And if you need to remove the intensity of the bottoms of the feet, just take your hands to your blocks or down by your sides. But just breathe into that. Try not to avoid it. Find the support you need so that you can create the space that you require. We'll take 2 more breaths. One more here. And then you're gonna slowly release, untuck the toes, give the tops of the feet a little tap, and then come sitting onto the heels. Close your eyes with me, bring a hand to your heart, hand to your belly, and then just feel that breath evenly through your body. Try to feel the belly fill up with even more air as So you just get this sense of space and connection with your body and your ability to regulate your state with your breath. So let that carry through with you the rest of the day, into the evening, and leading you into a really nice balanced day ahead. So bring your hands to your heart, let your head be heavy, and just thank yourself for this time. Namaste. Take care, everyone. Looking forward to seeing you.